Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. Today I want to take some time and talk about a little bit how I approach sweep picking. It's not, I mean, you can use it articulately, doesn't have to be used in a very moderate way. I'm not a big arpeggiated kind of, it depends on the melody and stuff. So well, before I go, you can check out my other video. I had demonstrated some instruction how to warm up your fingers and forearm and stuff, but the camera angle wasn't that great, so I'm going to demonstrate that a little bit before I move forward. This is how on the close-up what I'm going to focus on is your fingers. Watch the fingers here. So you're going like this. Then it goes opposite. So you're going from here, here, that's how you warm up the first exercise I've showed you guys. So anyway, today I want to talk a little bit about how you can improve your sweep picking, a little bit more tremolo picking as well too. So for that, what I did is you have to be patient with it. First, you gotta be able to use this hand quite a bit. Okay, so we're gonna go just like Eddie. Eddie would do stuff like wherever you go, single string and note per second. So you have to be palm muted and focus on the note. If I play on it now, it makes more sense. We'll go to the main thing is where you have to pick your pick in this way and kind of angle it a little bit. It helps to go from this position, going from here. You can do single strings, or you can do all scales. So you go from you have to be able to flow. It's just the exercise. You can sit and just do single notes. A lot of times you can end up having very mumbled sound because you're not really paying attention. See, this is not good. You have to make sure that you're in control of the note. So you can always control your volume by having it low and play so that you can hear your note. If you don't, it's gonna not sound very good. So that's one exercise that helped me. I would just sit there and go. Again, you guys can have a metronome. I'm not using a metronome right now to show you the exercise, but you can have a metronome and use that for your advantage to do this on time wise. The better you do, the more exercise you do on that, the better it will get. Again, you have to be patient on it, okay? That's something you can use in your playing. Second exercise I'm going to talk about is how was I able to do sweep picking. The main exercise would be on this one is to how to have the articulation and going up and down with your finger. Your right hand and your left hand has to be in sync. So for that, Similar exercise. I'm gonna leave it at 3rd fret or 4th fret. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. So pick first note, second note on the 4th fret, which is your E, A, D, G, B, E. So E string on 3rd, and then go to your 4th fret. Okay, 5th fret, 3rd finger, 4th finger, pinky. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna kind of sweep pick up and down. So watch what I'm gonna do. Let me play it on the amp now. So once you start to understand the dynamic of your understanding between your left and the right, they have to talk to each other, and that's why last video I showed you guys was going from this is a great exercise. Also, reference to Paul Gilbert. He's the one he's a great genius on picking. He's the one I watched his videos and learned from that, and got some of his instructional videos too. It helped me kind of develop the understanding between the dynamic of your fingers, how to. So. That's from the previous video, but we're gonna stay on this as far as being able to sweep pick. So we're just gonna go, it's gonna go more like this. The most important thing is, which guitar players forget, is your volume and your tone knob. Okay, sweep picking will always sound great for me. I don't know about other players, but for me, it's when your volume is low and you're using your neck pickup. For me, you can also use your tone to make however tones you wanna. The tone button always get kind of left behind, and I need you, if you listen to absolute blues players, Joe Bonamassa, and the people who are in that category, the tone is, you can do so much with it. It's right here, but we forget about it, and I've started to use that tone to create a little bit more of a, for me it's a very smooth jazzy sound. So see, I'm going to have, it's more trebly now. I'm going to go all the way on to 10, which is, my volume is very low, distortion is low too, so you kind of have to have control over it. Not every time you have to have extremely hard distortion coming from it, okay? That can also make your sound very muffled and not as great. Just like if you listen to Eric Johnson, you know, he's very meticulous about his picking and the tone. So back to the sweep thing again. I'm gonna go back to my neck pickup. So this is what I would go sit down and do practice and be patient. So got the idea of what we're talking about. Last but not least, also want to demonstrate again, practicing and getting your hands warmed up. It's very crucial for your playing. And this is what I would do also. I've done these exercises. I do it actually every day, because once I wasn't doing these exercises, I actually develop a tennis elbow, and it can be very painful. It kind of robs you from playing guitar, which is my true passion. So I would sit there and do it for at least a minute or two, okay? And this one doesn't make any sense at all, but it will help you to have your left and your right hand kind of talk to each other. So this is just sit there and go over from the top. As you can watch my hand, I am going up and down on my picking. Let me do this really slowly, okay? It's really not that hard. It's just the combination of your left and the right hand, okay? So, and I leave the volume low on my guitar just on purpose, because I want to listen to the tone. Because if this is all the way up, I can do that, but I want to listen to the tone and understand where is it coming from. So because your hand can be at a place where you're not really pushing it or pressing it down really good. So go slow. So it's gonna be, I'm on the 4th fret, okay, it's actually 5th fret, and I'm just gonna go one string at a time. Practicing with a little bit of mute on it can also help you bring a little bit more of dynamic in your playing. It sounds really well. That's something I can talk about in later lessons. But for today, this is it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If this content you do find it very helpful, please hit subscribe and a like button. Your comments are always welcome. And till then, have a great day.